Hello, kiddies. It's me, John Kassir, the voice of the Crypt Keeper. You're listening to Drop the Mic.
It's Mr. and Mrs. Warren. We're all sleeping down here now. The girls feel safer and it's warmer. I'm constantly turning up the heat, but the house is always freezing.
It's not a problem with the furnace, though. I mean, not that I can find.
It's gotten a lot worse the past few nights. There's this awful smell like rotting meat that moves around the house. What is it?
Well, rancid smells could indicate some type of demonic activity.
Welcome back to our Humble San Diego podcast. This is Drop the Mic, and we are your hosts, Ryan Jimenez.
What's up?
James Warney.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And of course, I, the Swan. You've now tuned into episode 286, the time of the season where we will rediscover the first Conjuring film, which came out back in 2013. But before we take a closer look into the Warrens, let's get warmed up with some of our usual intro segments, shall we?
And now for a special news report. Brought to you by Drop the Mic.
I'm pretty sure you guys didn't talk about this, but it looks like Warner Brothers has canceled any future DC fandom, like the online. It's basically like Comic-Con, except just exclusively DC stuff. They've canceled it for this year. A lot of people were expecting it to come back because there was barely any presence of Warner or any presence of DC at Comic-Con. And that's what, I guess, they thought, they'll probably have DC fandom and that's okay. There's nothing here at Comic-Con, San Diego Comic-Con. So we'll just go ahead and wait for another couple months and then we'll have DC fandom. But nonetheless, they have actually canceled that. They had stated that because of in-person conventions now, there's no need for DC fandom in the present time, but still doesn't explain why there wasn't too much to show at Comic-Con. So I thought that's pretty interesting. Just another cost-cutting thing that Zaslav, who's running Warner Brothers now, is I'm pretty sure that's a part of his phase or his new presence there to kind of cut cost and everything like that. So yeah, I thought that was pretty interesting. And then along with Warner Brothers, it looks like Legendary Entertainment is rumored to be stepping away from Warner Brothers. I know they've been I think their contract is coming to an end with this last I think the last Kong and Godzilla movie that's coming out in the next year or two is going to be the last movie under Warner Brothers and Legendary. And I think they're shopping around for other companies to pick them up, either Sony or Paramount, I think are the ones who are in the head of that. The people who are trying to, coax Legendary over to their side. So, it's a shame, but I think that's kind of, I don't know, I feel like Warner Brothers is kind of just digging their grave a little deeper every single day.
Yeah, that sucks about the online thing, because I thought it was a cool way to get everything out. Just folks solely focused on all the DC stuff the last couple of years.
Right. Yeah.
They can. What about 20th Century Fox?
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm sure someone will pick them up, whether it be Sony or Paramount.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think Sony. I honestly don't think Sony's a really good place right now either to go. I feel like Sony's kind of in the same shambles as Warner Brothers at the moment, but Paramount is probably the best bet. Or who knows? They could probably strike a deal with Apple or something, because I feel like Apple has so much money. They could do that as well. But it looks like Marvel Studios is Blade. I know we're excited for that one. It's going to start filming in October 5th, I think, is the first week of October this year. They're going to start filming for that, so I'm super excited. Mahershala Ali playing Blade, this new iteration of him. Super excited. Can't wait to see him in the MCU. And what do you guys think of that? Hopefully you guys are pretty excited. I know he's a great actor. And then moving on to some more Marvel stuff, it looks like Michael B. Jordan will be returning for not only this Black Panther Forever, but also 2 more projects in the MCU Phase 5. So I don't know how they're going to do that. I don't know if that news is spoiling anything for Black Panther Forever.
Kind of seems
but,
like
looks like yeah. So that dropped earlier this week. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see. Maybe he's the one who's going to be the new Black Panther, or it's just going to be flashbacks or something. I have no idea. That's the only thing that was stated in the article. So yeah, what do you guys think of that?
I actually have a little bit of my news, so it kind of ties into it. But
Okay.
It's been confirmed that they're doing reshoots this week in Atlanta for Wakanda Forever. So maybe that has a little bit to do with it.
Oh, that's cool. Yeah. I think I know. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of there's some kind of issues throughout the filming of this Black Panther film with I forget, it's Shuri. I forget the actress who plays Shuri. But I know she had issues with Marvel and Disney, kind of with the vaccines and stuff. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe they're going that direction now instead of her. But yeah, I think my last bit of news. I got 2 more pieces, and I'll finish it up. If anyone's a fan of anything Disney, it looks like select locations for AMC theaters will be celebrating Disney Plus Day, starting September 8th through the 19th. There will be, so it'll be $5 per movie, and you'll have like a combo pack for a fountain drink and a small popcorn for $5 as well. I would suggest checking with your local AMCs to see if they're participating in that. Yeah, so I thought that was pretty cool. I think like, was it like Theater Day or something or whatever it was super hectic and crazy. I think it was last weekend.
National Cinema Day.
Yeah, there you go. I heard a lot of movie theaters were not well equipped for the huge amounts of people that were showing up. And then, yeah, pretty crazy stuff there. And then my last bit of news, this one's for you, Wes. I know we were talking about this maybe a couple of weeks ago, but it looks like Neve Campbell has been spotted filming in Catalina Island, and it looks like she's going to be in Scream 6.
I saw that bit of news too, but the news, like I saw the news, the bit of news I saw though was kind of like there was rumors that the people that were like spotted her on set, like, taking pictures and shit, had asked what it was, and someone said Scream, but someone else said something else. I know they like wrapped filming already on Scream a couple weeks ago, last week or the week before. But we'll see, dude. We'll see. I don't know. Something's definitely up.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I thought that was pretty interesting. I know. I understand where you're coming from, and that's where I was getting that information. I think we're getting the same kind of information, so I'm excited. Hopefully, that means that she's getting paid what she deserves, and they're keeping her in the franchise because, like, I think we kind of all agree, Scream is nothing without her. And I think that doesn't really make sense not to have her in it. So pay up and make a profit. So I don't see where the dilemma was with them not agreeing with what she should be paid. But yeah, that one's for you, Wes. So hopefully it brightens up your day a little bit. I don't know if you heard that news as well or saw those rumors or whatnot, but I thought that was pretty interesting.
It just brings me a little bit closer to my theory that I'm correct.
But that's my last bit of news.
Nice, man. Good stuff this week. And welcome back, by the way.
Thank you.
I'm sure you guys have heard. I know me and Wes kind of talked about it off air, but last week it was announced that the beloved Halloween movie Trick or Treat is finally hitting theaters. So in October, you'll be able to grab all your spooky homies, your biggest treat bag, and watch Sam and all of his All Hallows Eve antics the way he was meant to be seen on the fucking big screen. Finally.
Oh wow, that's cool. That movie never came to theaters?
No, it was direct to video.
Oh wow, okay.
I guess the studio really thought it was not going to be anything special, and then of course all these years later, now Sam is like one of the poster childs for Halloween in general. You know,
yeah,
it's a big deal. Even in Spirit, they have like an entire section dedicated to just Trick or Treat. So it's pretty wild. I'm really excited that I think Regal is bringing it back. So I know the big Regal that we have in San Diego, for anybody who's listening that's local, is Parkway Plaza. And I checked, and it should be playing October 6th down there. Which is exciting. I know they're playing the original Halloween, and some Regals, I don't think we are, but are bringing back Scream 2 as well, which is cool for the 25th anniversary this year.
That's cool.
I want to say the Scream 2 thing is a nationwide thing, specifically for the 25th.
Well, I was looking, I could be wrong, or maybe they just haven't posted it yet, but I haven't seen any screenings popped up where you can buy pre-sale tickets yet. So that's as of now. I haven't seen it just for our county. I can't speak for Ryan or the rest of the nation. So
yeah. Today it was announced that Squid Game star Lee Jung-jae is going to the Star Wars universe and is going to be the lead male in the Disney Plus upcoming series, The Acolyte.
Oh wow, okay.
That's pretty rad.
And that's the main character from Squid Game?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. I have yet to finish it, but
I thought that was pretty cool. I think he's Amanda Steinberg is going to be the female lead in that. So two great actors playing the leads in that show. Can't wait for that.
Nice.
Especially what it's going to be about too. Hopefully we finally get Revan on screen. And then for all the wrestling fans out there, some crazy ass fucking shit happened over the weekend with AEW. Their big pay-per-view All Out on the Bleacher Report app. CM Punk won the title back, and then the Young Bucks and Kenny Omega won their new trios championships. After the show, though, there was a big media scrum. CM Punk was there, and he kind of just fucking went off like he usually does on stuff that he wants to get his voice heard and out there. He said a lot of shit, some crazy shit. And then after the media scrum, supposedly there was a big brawl between all 5 of those guys, including a whole bunch of producers. Like, people were bitten, people were knocked out. There was chairs being thrown, supposedly, all the stuff that I've been reading. And then Wednesday night on AEW's Dynamite, their weekly Wednesday night programming, the CEO, Tony Khan, announced that both the World Heavyweight Championship that Punk just won on Sunday and the Trios Championships are being vacated. And they're going to have a tournament now. And supposedly, from everything I heard, everyone was suspended, and Punk is pretty much probably wrestled in his last match ever.
Oh wow!
Yeah. And then he got hurt as well, so he was those titles are gonna be vacated anyway. His title's gonna be vacated anyway because he got hurt again. But yeah, it's pretty insane. Got a little AEW and all their drama.
Well, at least you got if it's true that he's never going to wrestle again. That's cool that it was, he won it and it's kind of retiring now.
Yeah, and he won it in Chicago, which is his hometown. So